Eagles pick up victory over Cowboys in game overshadowed by spitting incident. Colin Cowherd unveils his final NFL predictions heading into the season, with the Cincinnati Bengals, New England Patriots, and Seattle Seahawks clinching wild card spots. The first win of the 2025 NFL season goes to the who held off the Dallas Cowboys, 24-20, to notch a victory to start the season. After the banner was raised, it was time to get down to business, and quarterback Jalen Hurts did just that. The Super Bowl MVP scored 2 touchdowns on the ground to lead his Eagles to the promised land in Week 1. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, 1, scrambles with the ball against the Dallas Cowboys during the second quarter of the game at Lincoln Financial Field on September 4, 2025. Bill Stryker/Emain Images. This game had virtually everything happen, but it started with as Eagles star defensive end Jalen Carter got ejected after spitting on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott just 6 seconds into the game. Carter approached the Cowboys huddle after a flag was thrown on the opening kickoff, and Prescott approached him. They exchanged some words before Carter was clearly seen spitting on Prescott, and referees nearby caught it right away and threw him out. So, the Eagles were without one of its best players before a snap was even made, but this NFC East battle was a back-and-forth offensive showcase. It started with the Cowboys going downfield via the run game, led by Javonte Williams, and Prescott finding his trusty top receiver, CeeDee Lamb, on a 32-yard strike to get into the red zone. The first touchdown of the year was bullied into the end zone by Williams, who wouldn't be done in this game. Hurts and the Eagles, already down Carter, had to respond, and they did so with ease on their first drive of 2025. The Eagles went 10 plays for 70 yards, where Hurts took it into the end zone himself on 3rd and goal from 4 yards out to tie the game after the extra point. But Dallas was quick to respond, going 9 plays and a long 88 yards where Williams fought through the line of scrimmage for the 1-yard score. Philadelphia Eagles defensive tackle Jalen Carter, 98, walks off the field after being disqualified for unsportsmanlike conduct before an NFL football game against the Dallas Cowboys Thursday, September 4, 2025, in Philadelphia. AP photo, Matt Slocum. The Eagles, though, continued to use Hurts and star running back to solidify the run game, and Hurts ran one in the end zone from 8 yards out for the score. After a Brandon Aubrey 41-yard field goal on the next drive, the reigning Super Bowl champions were hungry for its first lead of 2025. Who other than Barkley, the league's 9th-ever 2,000-yard rusher last season, making that happen by weaving through the Cowboys' defense for a 10-yard score with 51 seconds left in the first half, making it 21-17. The Cowboys would find their way down the field to allow Aubrey to nail a 53-yard field goal just as the half ended, and it was clear these two rivals were going to have to get a stop or two to secure the win. That's exactly what happened when Miles Sanders, the former Eagles running back, fumbled in the red zone as the Cowboys were driving and second-year cornerback Quinyon Mitchell scooped up the ball to flip the field. But a lengthy weather delay came right after, stopping play for almost an hour due to lightning and heavy rain in the area. Once play resumed, the scoring onslaught slowed drastically as both defenses started to get into the backfield. But the Eagles had the edge thanks to a third-quarter field goal by Jake Elliott that made it 24-20. Dallas had a chance to go down the field after multiple stops on the Eagles' offense, but crucial drops by Lamb, who is usually as sure-handed as they come in the NFL, halted drives for the Cowboys. Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts, 1, looks on prior to the game against the Dallas Cowboys at Lincoln Financial Field on September 4, 2025. Bill Stryker/Emain Images. The Eagles forced a turnover on downs after Lamb couldn't haul a Prescott pass on a diving attempt, and Hurts ran for a first down on 3rd and short to ice the game. Looking at the stat sheet, Hurts went 19 of 23 for 152 yards passing, while rushing for 63 yards on 13 rushes. Barkley also added 60 yards on 18 carries with his touchdown. Prescott could have had more in the passing game, going for 188 yards on 21 of 34 through the air. Lamb finished with 110 yards on 7 catches with 13 targets. Get all the stories you need to know from the most powerful name in news delivered first thing every morning to your inbox.